It's recording.
Here
Hello.
we are.
We're gonna play a tabletop, one of those. I'm
Hello.
hello. Everyone's here. Josh is here, Soups is here, and Swissy is here.
I
I'm taking away
Yeah,
introduction
or am
rights
I?
from all of you because I know what it's like.
Okay, that's fair. You know
You are
what?
part of what it's like, to
Yeah,
be fair.
First of all, that, but second of all, I get it.
Yeah, sure, whatever.
Okay.
Anyway, we are going to start, I guess. So I didn't rehearse this starting part. So this is fine. I haven't looked at my notes for about a week. So
I know
as
where that
needs
is.
notes.
Got him.
so our story starts in the capital of the country of Kingsland. The camera fades into a room crowded with a bunch of raggedy-looking adventurers and sellswords. Uh, a At the back of the room is sort of a stage type thing. A man with brown hair and holding a helmet under his arm with his chest armor is emblazoned with a green field with a crown on it. He's
Josh, you're taking notes, right?
Yes.
Thank you.
for you. He's muddling around with a few things. The camera turns away from him and drifts through the crowd until it settles on a tall individual with elephantine.
So it's not me.
No, with elephantine features. Josh, do you want to introduce?
That could be any one of us.
But it
So, no. You
Ooh,
said
that's
we were
me.
we are currently indoors.
yes.
The one thing I need to know is there a window
There's
anywhere
probably
in this
there's
room?
like one or two windows probably.
Excellent. So as the camera pans over, uh, I like to imagine sort of going at like normal human head level of like 5.5 to 6 feet, somewhere in there, and
Yeah.
then it just stops at the chest of a large elephant man and has to quickly
It
pan
goes
up.
up.
For
Yes.
there is an 8'2", 400-pound elephant man who is desperately trying to crane his head so he can stare out the window as much as possible. Like craning to look up at the sky, even though it's certainly daytime and probably there's clouds in
It's
the way.
probably like maybe noon or late afternoon if I had to guess.
For this handsomely dressed man is my character, Aster Lochiel. He is uh, sort of he's very large Luxodon with the usual Luxodon proportions of being
Big.
wide-barreled and having large, stumpy sort of legs and arms, but still like human-y hands.
Mm-hmm.
And he is currently fiddling, not with the object he's currently holding. That's a special tool that will help us later. But he is sort of absent-mindedly spinning dials on a sextant in one of his hands as he is attempting to stare outside up at the sky to see if he can catch any amount of celestial movement, like even if it's just like the briefest,
The
like
sun falls.
the tiniest little like speck of light. For he, despite having been in the on the continent of Icos for several months now,
Mm-hmm.
is just constantly in a state of trying to map and chart as many stars as he can. For he is an astronomer, essentially like the sort of like 15 to 1700s type of natural philosophers, where it was just sort of like a well-off dude who didn't have a real job and just ran around studying stuff for fun, is essentially how Aster is operating. Um, do you want me to go into any amount of his family
No,
lineage, or just
no,
sort
you
of
don't have
his
to. Just
overview of
like a
them?
very base covering of your characters, perfectly fine.
Sure.
Mhm.
But yeah, but otherwise his features outside of being an elephant are fairly unremarkable. He's sort of just keeping to himself off in this corner. If you really look closely, you may at some point see him appear 10 berries into existence and begin munching on one of them.
Good.
As he is a druid who mostly lives off of good berries. But otherwise, he's dressed in simple scholar's robes. He's got some basic possessions. The ones he keeps closest to him are his sextant and spyglass, but you can also see he's got a large quarterstaff made out of a dark ironwood, as well as a very simple looking wooden shield.
Right, cool. So the camera, after climbing up you, pans back down and slides across the across the crowd. Actually, I have access to this page. I will put it on the screen.
We have a sliding camera? That's crazy.
I mean, I have a sliding camera. Thank you for the 100 bits, fan feed.
Oh yeah, it is Pride, almost.
It'll be in about 20 minutes. If you guys would like to move your characters and make sure you can actually control them on here.
Yeah.
Yeah. As long as you can actually...
Sure.
Okay, good. If you want to put them where you think they'd be, that would be fantastic for me.
I'm assuming the brown thing at the bar.
Yeah, I'm assuming this is the whole room. Well, it's actually a stage, I think.
This is a... You are in a barracks.
Oh, a barracks. How drab.
Yeah, as the camera pans back from Aster and flies over the crowd before settling, looking at the back of an individual with feline features. Pussy, introduce your character.
Meow.
Pussy, saying ni hao is not, or ni meow are not acceptable introductions.
Now you get to experience it.
Yeah.
Babe, I've DM'd Swissy many times.
You're looking at a little tabaxi guy. Just a little guy. He's got spots like a leopard. Wearing some kind of priestly clothes, kind of mixed between priest and casual, youth pastor style. At least of this age. His name is Leaf on the Mellow Wind, which is, you can just call him Mellow, and that's cool by him. What else about him? What is there to know about this man? What's he doing? He's I don't know. He's just chatting up some other folks in here and just kind of making small talk. Talking about, Tree Jesus, real casual shit, casual conversation. Have you heard of our Lord and Savior Tree Jesus?
I want you to know I laughed, but I forgot to hit the button, so you didn't hear it.
Yeah, fair enough.
We sort of heard it a little bit through the back of Boco's mic, like a very quiet, huh?
Yeah, it might come through on Discord, but it will not come through on the stream because Streamlabs or OBS has really good background canceling.
Yeah. So I'm just like chatting up a few other folks around, just kind of spreading the faith.
Are you
in a casual way?
Well, you happen to be located right directly next to a monk. A satyr monk, as it were. She's not doing very much with you. She's kind of just stretching while she waits for the guard up on top of the stage to start speaking. Camera drifts from you, drifts all the way over to the back corner of the room where a significantly shorter person is. Babe, introduce your character.
My character is a dwarf with no name. He's leaning on the back wall, waiting quietly, patiently. You can't really see his face because there's a large straw hat over it. God damn, you can't both make me drink at the same time.
Oh, good. I don't have to do it.
I will take 2 drinks as soon as I am finished speaking.
You're not streaming, are you? It's not for you that the drinks are coming.
Oh my god.
Do I have to do it?
It is for Boco that the drinking bell.
Okay, fine, I'll do it.
Take 3 drinks, distinct ones.
It's for you that the drink bell tolls.
4 drinks. 5 drinks.
Listen, I only have about half a bottle left, so you're gonna have to pace. I mean, I'm already sitting up straight, Swissy. I'm not a gremlin right now.
Fair enough. All right. Don't call me out.
Anyway, so he's got a long white beard, and long white hair, and a enormous, about the size of himself, sword strapped to his back. He's wearing like samurai. He's wearing samurai clothes because he's a samurai, basically, more or less. Except not actually until level 3. But he's mostly a samurai right now, and he's just kind of like patiently, quietly waiting at the back of the room to find out what's going on here.
Okay. Are any of you interacting?
And he's a dwarf. I don't know if I said that.
I said he's short. Stretch. Okay, 1 second.
I cracked my
Ooh.
back real good just now.
That enough stretching for you, chat?
I don't know. I didn't see it.
I know. I'm talking to the chat, Swissy. They're my
I am
friends.
the chat.
Anyway, are any of you interacting with any of the other people in this room?
I am not.
Nope.
Absolutely not.
I mean, I am. I already told you I was.
Okay.
Yeah, I think Swissy said he's proselytizing or something.
I'm exchanging religion facts with my satyr friend. It's very one-sided though.
Oh,
Really hitting him with a, have you heard about our Lord and Savior?
well, unfortunately for you, Swissy, she's also from the forest. You
So you're
cool.
talking to her, and she's just like, "Yeah, I know."
Yeah, we went to high
Isn't
school
Tree
together.
Jesus just like so great?
once I had to.
It's not actually called Tree Jesus, right? There's a name
No,
for Tree
it's
Jesus.
No.
Medallion.
You have a
Yeah.
name for Tree?
Yes.
Okay, just checking.
He's basically Tree Jesus though. Take Jesus off the cross, put him on a tree, you got a Delian.
Swissy, they already
No,
call
that's
the.
fine.
Swissy, they already called across the tree. They literally
Yeah,
do.
but this
No,
is the
that's
actual
actually
tree
true.
though.
Yeah, she's talking back to you about some of the more finer points of doctrine, even though you're probably from different
Walks of life. Yeah.
not walks of life, denominations.
Orders.
Denomination.
Sure.
Yep. And as you're talking, you hear a loud cough from the front, and then you hear a voice start to ring out from the guard on the stage. He's using amplified voices, like, all right, everyone, thank you for coming today. I know this is important. I'm gonna wait because my kilobytes just dropped to 0. There we go.
Rip.
They are back up.
Okay.
He
Crackled
says,
for a sec there.
yeah, I don't know. Don't download things.
I didn't hear any crow.
You're in the same room.
I know, that was the joke.
I'm gonna wait for it to stabilize. Okay. Nope. That's... Babe, can you make sure you're not downloading anything? Just... I don't know. You just turned your computer on, so it's very possible it might be doing it.
Okay, but why would it be doing it now, but not when you've been streaming for the last 10 minutes?
Oh, wait. I hit the wrong button.
Because you are to blame.
Yeah, listen. It's just how things happen sometimes.
Watching D&D?
I don't even have any downloads in queue, which is weird for me.
As you're saying that, my stuff is dropping like crazy.
Yeah, our internet sucks. Don't know what you want from me.
Better.
I mean, you start making money and you can pay for better internet.
I don't think that'll work. Because it's just at like 10% drop frames. I don't know why that is happening. Checking myself. That's fair. That's fair. I'll just keep going. He says, all right, thank you everyone for coming. I know this was a bit of a short notice, but I needed as many out of town adventurers as I could get. This is a very important operation, and I will need all of you to have the utmost cooperation with me. I'm Godfrey. I am the captain of the guard here, and you all will be assisting in a matter of utmost importance. If each one of you would come to the front of the room and take a number, we can get started. So, if everyone would line up in an orderly fashion.
Fine.
Okay, Swissy, roll me a D100.
Dope.
Okay, you reach into the, like, it's basically just a roulette.
Is it lottery
Yes,
balls?
it's literally
Oh
lottery.
fuck yeah, dude.
You pull out a ball of 22. Gotree nods at you. And may move. Please keep the line moving. Behind you, the satyr that was talking to you walks up to Gotree and pulls a ball. She has a 4-1. She steps back into the crowd. In front of the Ronin, there is a blue-haired water genasi. They walk up to Godfrey and they reach into the ball. They pull a ball in 15. They stand to the back. Ronin, you are the next one in line.
Get a 69, get a 69, get a 60.
That's an 8, babe.
Fuck.
Eight's a good number though.
Godfrey nods at you and off to the side. Aster's the next one in line.
Whoa.
Flash step.
Yeets.
Nothing personnel kit.
Alright.
I say to the wall.
I think this should roll a D100. I got a 20.
All right. He nods at you and you move on. And behind you, there was a short gnome with white hair. He walks up to Godfrey and he also takes a lottery ball. Oof, that's a 2. All right, thank you everyone for taking your numbers, Godfrey says, and he grabs his notes. He says, the 22, 8, 20, come with me. And he walks over to the door here.
I follow silently.
He jiggles the handle and unlocks the door and walks into.
I'm doing that thing where both of my hands are like in front of me. You can't see them because they're both in my big old sleeves.
He walks through the door. 1 second, let me find the. Yeah,
so
I'm
we
trying to
can't see
reveal
them.
area. Second. There you go. Should be able to go through there.
And then he tells us to fight to the death.
Oh boy.
And he looks at the three of you and is like, all right, you three will be assisting in a very important operation, even more important than the one that's being taken care of out there. He takes a deep breath and goes, we have received word that an attempt is going to be made on the princess's life, and we need to have her out of the city immediately.
The Ronin peers out from beneath his hat. He nods.
Our current plan is to create a distraction. When the traders leave in the morning tomorrow, he will be on one of the trade cargoes. The rest of you will be with her. You will be taking her to let's see. I forgot.
You didn't just write this in your
I
notes?
did, but I have a lot of things to be looking at. It's on my other monitor, which is very far away because of my tiny desk.
Wear glasses.
That will not help. It won't make my thing less far. But the current.
Why don't you have instant zoom glasses like Inspector Gadget?
Inspector Gadget
he's
would
a
have
cuck
the
and
glasses
he
needs.
left me. He says, your assignment is to accompany the princess to Lonestead. When you meet there, you will meet up with our contact Monku the Rock. She is an orc. She will help secure you passage to the royal safe house. I would like all of you to be ready as soon as possible. Let's see. He flips each of you 2 gold coins. Says, stock up. You leave first light tomorrow.
The Ronin nods.
As the coins are flipped at Aster, he is staring out the doorway, trying to look at that window again, and they just
Oh,
sort
the
of
door is
plunk into him.
closed.
Damn. He is not paying attention when they smack into him, and he just goes, oh. and begins like sort of trying to pick them up.
Rather than attempt to catch them in his hand, the Ronin just takes off his hat and catches them in that, and then puts them in his hand and then puts his hat back on.
Right before he's like, "Oh, if you need any, that should cover the cost for any supplies you may need." He also walks up to each of you and hands you basically a ticket. We've paid for your night stay at the tavern. Portable mug, middle of town. You can't miss it. Warforged runs it.
I'm sorry, did you say it's called Affordable Mug?
Affordable mug, yes. I didn't name it.
That's incredible. No, that's not the Ronin. The Ronin has a voice that you'll know when I'm doing the Ronin's voice. That was me, your partner, asking you if you named the fucking bar the Affordable Mug.
I didn't name it that. The generator named it that.
You have the power here. No, it's a great name. That's fine.
Yep. So now you may have free run of the town.
Aster raises his hand.
Yes, the tall one.
Hello.
Hi.
I'm Aster. Hello.
Hi.
Kind of new at the adventuring thing. Who is the princess?
The princess is the king's only child, Sarah de Moke.
Oh. Well, that's nice. Do you know who wants to do harm to her?
We are unsure of the source of the threat as of now. We are looking into it.
Oh, okay. Right. Good. Yep.
Rest of you have any questions?
He sort of just trails off and begins like shuffling his feet.
The Ronin shakes his head to indicate he has no questions.
What about you? He looks at the cat.
Is Swissy paying attention?
Was he?
Swissy!
Signs indicate no.
Swissy!
Oh, when did I mute myself? Anyway.
Swissy.
Sorry,
You've been really quiet this whole time.
Yeah, I was gonna say I thought I tried to fucking say I picked up the coins for Aster and handed them to him, but then he ignored me, and I was so sad.
Well, you didn't say it.
I tried to say it.
Well,
anyway,
let's do it now. Just say it. You did it, and I'll react.
Let's say I do it as Godfrey asked if I have any questions. I pick up the coins and I give them to Aster. Don't forget these.
Oh, thank you. I'm not very good with money.
I don't have any questions. I'm ready to carry out.
He drops one of the coins as he goes to put it away.
Okay. Well, here it is again. I pick it up again.
Big fingies, that's the problem.
I give it to Aster. I tuck it into Aster's pocket if he has one.
I like to yeah, he's got a pouch somewhere. It's probably buried in
You tuck it into his pouch and then pat it.
I pat it. I do. No questions. I am ready to carry out Adelion's will. The country, not the wait.
Country, the only country that
matters. God, not the place.
He frowns at you. He also takes out a piece of paper, scribbles down some notes on it, hands it to them. In case you need it. In case I know some of you are new in town. Here's some shops you can hit up if you need supplies. Otherwise, probably just head direct to the tavern. You'll be leaving early tomorrow. If you look at the list, it's basically just a list of stores. There's two general stores, a blacksmith, a magic store, and the tavern.
The Ronin bows and then leaves.
Yeah. Godfrey escorts the three of you out of the side room and goes out and starts talking to the rest of the crowd about their roles in this thing.
In this
What does he tell them roughly?
He's like, oh, okay, the rest of you will be taking place in an important exercise. And he starts rambling on about horses and carriages and things
so these guys are doing the distraction.
Yes. Yeah, this is really relative to you guys. You can leave if you would like to.
I don't think I have any particular shopping to do unless we're expecting to. Well, I wish I had asked questions. Oh well.
That
Well,
that
this
is
This is
on
what I get for
you.
being the strong silent type.
Yeah.
True.
How many days of
True.
rations do I have?
I hope it's enough.
I
So
mean, that's what I mean. It's like that's probably the only thing that I would need to buy.
do the rest of you have shopping to do, or do you want to go to the tavern?
How many darts can I buy?
A lot.
How much
How
money?
many will you allow me to buy?
How much money do you have?
I have 10 gold.
How much do darts cost?
I don't know.
Like 5 copper, I want to say. Hang on, I've got the thing open.
Okay.
A dart is 5 copper pieces.
Okay, so I'm gonna say
How
if
does
you
1 gold convert to a pack of darts? Is there
One-
a bulk
gold
discount?
is 1 gold is 100 copper.
I'm gonna say
So I
you,
can
So
get 20 darts.
for 1 gold, yeah.
yeah, it's
Unless
gonna
you negotiate.
yeah, if you would like to go to the one of the general stores, you could definitely pick up some darts there.
Okay, I'll pick up a pack
Okay.
of 20 darts.
When are the rest of you accompanying whatever your name was, Mallow, to
Mellow.
go shopping, or are the rest of you staying at the tavern?
Yeah, no, Aster is just gonna kind of go with the flow. So he's just gonna follow these, probably just follow the cat.
Okay.
Also, in following me, you will notice that I tucked the darts into individual pockets within my vest.
Because you have 100 tiny pockets in that vest.
Because I have 100 tiny pockets in my vest, yes.
Because there's
Okay.
100 tiny pockets.
Is the Ronin coming with you?
Yeah, why not?
Okay. As you walk,
He doesn't have anything specifically better to do.
as you look at the address that Godfrey gave you, you realize that there are 2 general stores, and they are directly across the street from each other. When you get to the part of town, you look at one side of the street, you see the Good Leaf. You look to the other side of the street, you see their rival general store, the Better Leaf. Which one are you going to?
Am I?
This,
Yes,
me?
this is you.
I mean, whoever really.
Oh, it is me. Okay. Well, you know what? I'm a fan of the underdogs. I go to the Good Leaf.
Okay, as you walk in, an excitable halfling, let me find their name because I don't remember. You walk in, you hear from across the store as the bell rings as you enter the store. Oh, hey there, guys. What you need? Walking over to you is a short halfling with round tousled hair. What you guys need? You need some help?
Is this where we came for darts?
Yes.
Is this what we're getting at? Okay. I could use another pack of darts.
Darts, you say, eh? I
Mm.
got some good ones over here. The halfling walks over and picks up a pack of darts off of one of the off one of his shelves. Anything else, Innate?
Let me look over my shit. I mean, I don't know what is in store for us. I feel like I'm set.
That's fine. Like that's all.
I think that would be all.
Awesome,
So
bud.
Aster is sort of looking around.
Actually, I do have some things I want to buy. Let me look up the prices for some stuff real quick.
Okay.
Yeah. There
You
might
know, the
be
classic
something.
adventuring tools like crowbars and mirrors and shit.
Crowbars
we
and
always
mirrors
buy.
and good stuff. Well, I'm just trying to figure out. I'm trying to remember what this one object does to see if it's something that Aster would be interested in.
Okay.
It's tough to say.
Was there like an
I buy
address somewhere I
1,000
could
ball
reference?
bearings.
You can buy like I don't know, like how many packs? What's their like denomination that they come in
denominations of what?
of like the ball bearings? Like
No,
they-
1,000.
I was joking.
Okay.
They come
but
in
that-
packs of 1,000.
They do though. That's
Okay,
the thing.
that's
like,
what I
rogues-
wasn't sure
bu-
about.
The burglar kit starts with 1,000 ball bearings. Doesn't
Isn't
it?
there
Or
like
is it
a
is it
shop list
100?
on
I can't
Wikidot
remember.
or something?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
That's what I was looking for. I
You
can't
can also go
find
5e tools. Yeah, a bag of 1,000 ball bearings is 1 gold.
I mean, if you want to buy ball bearings, by all means, buy ball bearings.
What would you even use those for?
It creates
Count
difficult
Creating
terrain.
Creating difficult terrain.
Ah, just spill them everywhere. Nice.
Yeah,
And then
pretty much.
meticulously
They
pick
are
'em up.
they are single use because it's 1,000 ball bearings.
I mean, you could pick them up.
Why does a crowbar cost 2 gold?
But see, you're not going to spend
Uh,
forever picking up 1,000 ball bearings.
It's
Well,
very.
well,
it's a
you
very
see,
good crowbar.
Soups. Well, you see, Soups. They melted down 2,000 ball bearings to make that crowbar.
Oh wait, does
Oh,
this
I
does
see.
this store I guess Aster could ask in person, but do these general stores also buy items?
We're not in the buying business right now. Bad
Okay,
season.
bet better Leaf buys items.
All right.
Hey, I heard you.
Oh,
He
my
throws
apologies.
he throws a single ball bearing at you.
Ow.
It hits my nose. I'm upset, but not
Bet.
upsettingly.
Not
so.
set children on fire upset.
Yeah.
I will never let it
Listen, they had it coming.
go. Oh damn, a mirror costs 5 gold. Never mind.
Yeah,
Man, I
mirrors are
can't
very
buy shit.
mirrors are expensive. What you need is to find a kit that somehow just contains a mirror.
Yeah.
Makeup
So
kit.
mine didn't. I literally just spent like a minute going through the contents of my explorer's pack and separating them into individual items in my inventory.
What did the rest
Wow,
of
I'm
you?
glad 5e Tools has the price for a sky ship in here.
Yeah, well,
right?
I mean,
You're not gonna find
just
one
in
in
case.
here.
You need to know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm scrolling through here just to see if there's anything I really want, and not particularly. I guess I could get a crowbar, but that is 2 gold.
That's fine.
Up to
What do
you.
you? What do you?
I mean, I'm not gonna spend it on anything
It's
else.
a good item to have.
Yeah, exactly.
It's
will
not like it
also-
goes bad unless you just like yeet it.
Right.
Didn't you have a
The
currency
grappling-
conversion thing, Josh, somewhere?
A grappling hook also
I
costs
did.
2 gold for reference, if that is something people.
I
would be
only
interested
have
in
gold
as
pieces, but I
adventuring
would like
gear.
to buy a bar of soap for 2 copper.
So then you would just go down to 9 silver and 8 copper.
9 silver and 8 copper. Okay.
I will spend my 2 gold on a crowbar.
Make sure you're marking down your expenses and your items.
I am.
Yeah, maybe Aster wants to be
So-
is trying to be slightly
Josh, are you
Bruh.
okay?
hard word to say.
Multidisciplinary.
Yeah, it's hard to say. Well, because I would like
It
to
is hard to
start.
say. Even attempting to correct you, I said it wrong.
Hey now, Fampy, we have a dwarf, not a gnome.
Gnomes are good different.
Very, very different. More squat. That's about it, though. Because I would like to start slowly collecting the tools that I have proficiency for. So Aster was going to sort of muse over the items a bit and then be like, and then address the shopkeep and say, "Do you have herbalism kits?"
Oh yeah, we got some herbalism kits, bud. I got them over here. He
Oh,
produces one from a very messy shelf of various kits. Yeah. So a bit of a
excellent.
thud as he puts it down on the counter.
Perfect. And then here you are. And Aster will hand over the market rate of 5 gold pieces.
Beautiful.
Wonder what having money is like. I have a single silver piece to my name now.
You chew on it.
I could chew on it.
Then I'm gonna see if that's in.
So I guess what happens is the Ronin browses some shelves, grabs a crowbar, places it on the counter, and then also places 2 gold on the counter and slides it across without saying any words.
Oh my thanks, bud.
He nods.
Tobias takes the gold and puts it into a gold location.
The gold location where the gold goes.
Yes.
I do have 50 foot of hemp and rope as part of my kit, so like if we need rope, I got it.
Yeah, I also have 50 feet of hempen rope.
I also have 50
Yeah,
feet.
who
of
doesn't?
hempen
Who
rope.
doesn't have
Everyone
50
starts
feet
with
of hempen rope,
50 feet of
frankly?
hempen rope. Yeah.
I guess this means you have 150 feet of hemp and rope.
It means we have 150 feet of hempen rope, or more likely about 145 feet of hempen rope if we tie them together.
Why do you know this?
Wow.
I was just guessing that. I was guessing at the high end that tying the ropes together would cost about 5 feet of rope,
Cool.
That's a lot of rope.
and that would be quite a bit. That'd be like if we make really shitty knots.
Like really shitty knots that take 5 feet of rope to make.
All right. Do you guys have any other shopping you want to do?
Not really.
Okay,
Not unless there's places that purchase things, because Aster has leather armor he brought from home and it doesn't fit.
Rope.
nah, there's nowhere that's doing purchases right now. Bad season.
Ah, bummer.
So if you guys, I guess you're gonna head on over to the better mug. No, wait, nope, the affordable mug.
Nope.
The
there's
better
affordable
mug.
mug.
That's a different
Oh,
one.
there should be a-
and its rival, the better mug.
No, I
Or
did
there should be a
Its rival,
costly mug.
The even more affordable mug.
the garbage,
Even
expensive
cheaper
mug.
mug.
the garbage mug.
The empty mug.
So
The mug you found in
Just
the
a
alleyway.
mug.
So as you walk into the affordable mug, you notice there's a lot of Warforged walking around serving tables and such. And as you walk in, you notice one that's a bit more live. They've got a apron tied around their waist and a fluffy headdress on. Waves to you, is like, "Hey there, you must be the guys that the guards told me about. Come on over. They paid for your dinner."
Hey, as we walk in, are there any like potted plants around?
Sure, there's a singular potted plant on top of a shelf.
Oh, okay. If I pass by
Why?
it, if there's flowers, they bloom. They go bloom.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah, so you guys walk over to a table, and after a few minutes, Warforged bring you over some food.
Did they bring me do they bring me like a booster seat?
Aw.
They just bring you a chair with stairs up to it.
Oh hell yeah, dude.
Aren't you like still
Around-
4 or 5 feet tall? Like you're not.
Yeah, I mean,
You're, you're
yeah,
not.
no,
you're not.
that's-
You're
that's
not like
fair.
Tom Thumb.
You're not
still...
an infant.
What if I wanted to be Tom?
You're not Stuart Little over here.
No, that's fair. No, that's fair. Yeah, I just sit in the chair and you can only see like my chin upwards, but I still can sit in the chair.
And Aster sits in the chair and looks absolutely ridiculous.
And I sit in the chair and I look
Ronan-
normal.
So, when they bring the food over, the Ronin takes off his hat, does a little like prayer bow, and then quietly begins eating.
All right. Do you guys talk about anything over dinner?
So have you heard about? No,
Oh wait.
I don't.
Yeah,
I don't. I don't
Tell
break
me
the
about the
conversation.
tell me about the warm sands, because she.
Uh-huh.
I forgot to play my downtime music.
Ah, there it is.
Ooh, real Oblivion vibes here.
Let's see.
Should I talk like Joe Biden, because that's a real Oblivion conversation right
Have
there.
you heard about the High
So-
Elves?
Have you heard about the High Elves? Stop, criminal scum.
Okay, do you have?
So,
Feel free to roleplay.
wares if you have coin.
whenever they bring the food, Aster will grab some of it, though he does shy away from anything that is meat,
Course.
or meat based, and just he just sort of grabs like at the bread and vegetables, and sort of begins munching away, and sort of hums happily. Is like, man, it's been like 2 months since I had anything that wasn't just good berries.
Hmm.
I also.
It has been some time
Concerning.
since I've had a good meal.
Oh.
I cannot reduce the volume of this music on my end. It seems.
Can you go to? I don't know. Do you have access to the
Hang
music
on,
tab?
Hang on, I'll just go to my Chrome settings. Yeah, but there's no volume slider for me, so I'm just gonna.
I've been
turn down
trying to
Chrome.
balance it, but unfortunate.
Oh, you're good. I mean, it's gonna be loud for me. I always have computer volume all the way up, and then I
Wow.
adjust it
Barbarian.
afterward. Anyway,
You guys gonna do anything tonight, or are you just gonna head straight to bed?
I'd like to chit chat, unless my companions
think
This
that's
are
cool.
going to be
proverb
difficult.
Get to
list
know each other a bit.
sucks
We're gonna be trying to protect a princess together after all.
It's just that Aster, I'll tell you now, Swissy. Aster does not start many conversations unless they're star oriented. So you're gonna have to kick
There's
things off.
always
Probably.
one.
So, on your shirt there, are those stars? Bingo, got it, nailed it in one.
Yeah. Yeah.
You see, you his eyes do like an anime glint. They are.
Fascinating.
Let me tell you about them. And he leans closer.
It's very intimidating. I lean back.
And unless you stop him, he begins rambling nearly incoherently about the very specifics of how the stars have been shifting as he's been walking north from the south side of the continent of Icos, and how the minute changes of his angle of viewing are being reflected in his many measurements. He is about to break out his parchment when you
I
may
doubt you
want
can
to
show
stop
this
him.
on stream, but this is exactly the face that I'm making.
Yeah, good. Good.
Panic.
I will.
You may,
Shit.
there is a moment where you can stop him as he begins to reach for his
Here,
parchment
I've
to
shared
show
your
you
link
his
just for the
cryptic
chat.
shorthand.
I'm desperately trying to find a proverb that fits here.
Oh boy.
I have a list of 650 of them.
I'm willing to
It
board
was too
time.
many.
Well, you know what they say. I mean, yeah. That's
Yeah?
You know a lot about stars. More than
Oh,
I
they're
can bear to
fantastic.
hear in one night.
Ah, yes, it's really a lifetime of learning.
Hmm.
I'll be learning about them until I'm old like my grandfather. Was, I guess.
That's sweet.
Yeah. So I've got another 400 years to go.
That's wow. Wow.
It might not
'Tis
be
the
enough.
curse of the long-lived.
Hmm. Yeah. Tabaxi are not so lucky. Well, wait, no. Let me rethink that because of my religion.
Were you making
Tabaxi are
a-
not so misfortunate as to live such long lives before they pass on to the next.
Oh. What would Aster say to that? Would Aster know about reincarnation? Probably not.
Probably not.
He's
It's
not
kind of
very, he's
probably
not
a bit of
especially
a
religious.
fringe belief, if I had to guess.
Oh, so do you believe in some sort of afterlife then?
I believe our life is here. Over and over again.
Ah.
I believe it is wise to live for today, for tomorrow never comes.
Oh.
That's one.
Got
Got 679 more to go.
Damn.
Aster
When he
said
says them
just-
all, he dies.
In response to this, Aster just sort of leans back and is absently chewing on a crust of bread, and he's just like, huh.
Man does not live by bread alone. That's two.
Oh,
Well,
yeah. Well,
but we
I
are
also-
not just eating bread.
Yeah, I mostly live off of berries, and these ones specifically. And Aster just like does the verbal component to summon good berries into his hand, spending a spell slot.
May I try one of these good berries?
Oh yeah, go for it.
That is a good trick.
I pluck a singular good berry. I pluck two good berries. I pass one to the Ronin.
He takes it and smiles and nods to you in thanks.
I nod back. I try the good berry. What's a good berry taste like?
Let's see if it says anything. So it is well, so it's verbal.
The words, not the berry.
So it's verbal somatic. So it's actually verbal, somatic, and material. So I guess Aster, technically, to cast this, you see him like reach for his quarterstaff, which he then sort of manipulates slightly in his hand as he does the somatic component with that hand, and then in his other hand the berries appear. And it just says that they provide nourishment enough to sustain a creature for 1 day, but it does not specify anything about taste.
They probably
What
don't
do you think
taste
they
super
taste like?
good.
Air?
I always
Are
assumed
these the saltines of berries?
my headcanon was that they sort of taste like nothing, and they're just sort of like you like eat it and you go, yep, that
Water,
was a
like
berry
water,
of
but
some
full.
kind. Yeah, but then you're suddenly full. It's like it like fills you, but it's not very.
Oh, it's a sensu
satisfying.
bean. I got it. I got
Yeah.
you.
Yeah,
It's
kinda.
like if you ate a fucking piece of cauliflower and you weren't hungry anymore after that
Yeah.
one piece of cauliflower.
I hate
Okay.
cauliflower, my dude.
Yeah, so
I bite into it, expecting some sort of fruity something, and when I get nothing, I'm just like, I'm whelmed.
Yeah?
you look back and you see Astra upending 8 of them into his mouth.
Incredible. How long
Yeah, so
do these good berries last?
I can't imagine
for
very
24
long.
hours.
All right, the Ronin just like sticks it inside of his shirt. You assume there's pockets in there.
After 24 hours, the berries lose their potency. It doesn't say they go bad per se, but they won't restore
They're not
the
a,
1
they're
HP.
not a full meal's worth.
Yeah.
I was
They
kind of
also
hoping
restore
they returned to
1
dust.
HP.
Oh,
hell yeah.
nice. All of you
that's
gain
To heal
one.
that emotional damage.
All of you gain 1 temporary hit point
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh,
for fun
Hey.
role play. And I'm not sure if you have it all marked down, but I am starting you all with 1 inspiration.
Where do
I can
mark
add it.
that?
At the
it's the
top left.
There's a little. It makes a little wheel.
It's a toggleable
Oh,
thing.
yeah.
You can only have
Yeah.
1 at a time, so think about that when
Cool.
you're deciding to use or not use
I've
them.
never used inspiration in a game I've been in part
Well,
of.
you've used the card version of it. It's the same thing, but the baseline inspiration is you just roll a d6
Okay.
Mhm.
And you add that to whatever? Or...
to add to your d20 roll. Yeah. So it's just like, remember the cards that I use in my offline one?
The cards.
Yeah, it's like
Will
that, except
tell
instead of a
The
card.
past
Yeah.
and the present and the future as well.
Once
Yeah.
once you make a d20 roll before Boco says the result, you can choose to spend your inspiration to roll a d6 and add it.
Okay. Cool. So it's basically like bardic inspiration.
Is-
Literally.
yeah.
Okay.
That's why the version I used was called Cardic Inspiration by the inventor.
I
The
get it.
play on words was it's funny.
I get it now.
But yeah, so essentially, you Asta reveals that he like just lives off of mainly tasteless berries and eats like 10 of them a day.
It sounds like suffering.
I mean, hey.
Listen, he's not very he doesn't very much care for like eating. He just eats to be full.
I
But
find it.
That's
I respect
I, the
that.
character, find it charming that he doesn't really have to want for anything more than that.
Yeah. He's like he's like the perfect broke college student.
Oh, that would be perfect. Damn.
He's just like, I sustain myself off these berries and I look at the sky.
That's good.
It's a
enough
simple
for me.
life.
All right, is that it for you
Yeah,
guys tonight?
I don't know where we were in the conversation.
I think
Yeah,
that's
I think
basically the gist of it.
Okay. You
Mhm.
all take a decent sleep. Since you guys are staying in an inn, let's see.
Roll a random encounter.
No,
berries
all of
for
you
it.
get 3 temporary HP for having a nice meal and getting a good night's sleep in a safe area.
Oh fuck yeah, dude! Holy
Do you
shit, I
want-
have 13 hit points.
Do you
Not including the
want that to
temporary
replace the one that we got earlier? Or
No, you
stack
can
with it?
you can stack it
So we have 4
Sick.
for
10
temp.
HP altogether. Okay.
Okay.
Holy shit,
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
powerful.
I'm
Yeah,
trying
Josh,
to.
I bet you're stacked right now.
I'm trying to give out
I got
temporary HP for
15.
good role play
Ooh,
stuff.
I'm at 16. Hell yeah.
Okay.
I'm at 17.
It.
Well, good for you.
Yeah,
What- Well, you two are the frontliners. I'm a druid.
That's true.
I eat berries and
Frankly,
look at the
surprising that
sky.
Josh has so many hit points.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
awaken the next morning. The sun hasn't even risen yet, and there's a knocking at your door.
Oh,
Are we room together or no?
I think you guys have each separate rooms, like really small ones. It's just like,
The Ronin is already awake.
okay. There's a knock at Aster and Mellow's door.
Aster woke up early to look at the stars, then fell asleep. Wait, you said the sun hadn't come up again. Has yet to come up, right?
Yep.
Then he's awake,
Okay.
and he is staring out the window if there is one.
Yeah, you probably got
Hoping there's one.
a window, but it may be a window to a wall of another building. Who knows?
That's fine.
Yeah. Mallow, as you answer the knock, you hear a voice from the other side. It's time to get ready. You can tell it's Godfrey's voice.
Okay, I'll be right there.
Okay, so as you all,
The Ronin was already meditating in the hallway outside his door like a fucking weirdo.
Goemon.
Goemon shit.
It isn't not Goemon.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
as
Aster was just inside his room, furiously scribbling on a parchment.
Okay. As the three of you step outside, you see that a covered wagon is already there waiting for you in a long line of very similar, if not identical, covered wagons. Godfrey nods at the three of you. This is the one you'll be taking. If you take a look inside, you will see what you assume to be a younger woman, completely shrouded in a white dress with her face covered with a veil on all sides. Sitting across from her is a older human woman.
Aster just sort of
Yeah.
nods. He's like, no.
The older woman nods at you. Hello, thank you for coming with us. And as
no problem.
As the three of you load into the wagon, Godfrey tosses a sack in with you. He's like, if things get dicey, use these. Inside the sack, you will find 3 healing potions.
Hooray,
wow.
I was hoping for one of those.
Yep.
Excellent.
And he gets to you, listen,
All right,
you're
so we'll
going to be
split those up,
leaving
I
soon.
suppose.
As you leave the town, this cart, the one you're on, is going to break away and head through the Queen's Reach, and then you'll end at Lonestead. Keep her safe. Once you get there, contact Maku the Rock and get her to the safe house. Got it?
We will not let
I
you
think so.
down.
Good. Thank you.
The Ronin nods.
And then I'm going to store my healing potion somewhere I can reach it easily.
Yep. I was going to just say, like, I assume all of you just store it in a easily reachable
In a
location.
beer drinking hat.
It goes inside my shirt.
Where everything, the infinite dimension of this shirt.
Since my vest pockets are tiny, I will not store it there. I'll just like put it on my bandolier.
Yeah, that's fine.
Belt.
Yeah.
Godfrey looks at the three of you. Last chance. Any questions before you're off?
Protect the princess.
That's not a question, that's a statement. But yes, that is your goal.
How many
just-
days will the journey take?
It honestly shouldn't take that long. Once you get through the forest, it will be like right there. Maybe a day, day and a half.
Okay.
Good. You go to signal the caravan to begin moving. Godfrey
Okay.
walks away. After a bit, you feel the cart starting to move. It takes a little bit for you guys to get fully out of the city because you're midway in the caravan. After a few hours on the road, you feel the cart start to shake and it starts drifting to the left, breaking away from the whole cart train and heads down a side road.
Okay, so
Do we
how
have
can
any sort of
visualize-
conversation beforehand? Or?
Is this like a covered wagon, basically?
Basically.
Okay, so is the princess in a separate like compartment?
No, you're all in like the same like set of benches in the back.
Okay, so the
little
princess
bag-
is here the
Yeah.
whole time.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yes.
Oh yes.
Oh, okay.
That's the
Oh,
person.
okay. I didn't
I was
didn't
gonna
put that
ask if we
together
had
for
any
some
sort of
reason.
conversation.
Well, I was
How
gonna say-
on the
comical is
road.
that, though? We're all sitting in the back of the wagon. I'm hunched in there because I'm 8 feet tall.
Oh yeah, I guess I didn't express it, but the woman all in white with the white veil is the princess.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
Aster's just sort of like trying to take up as little room as possible. It's not very successful.
So it's just the 4 of us and then the driver, I assume, in the front.
It's
And the older woman,
it's
right?
you three, the princess, and her caretaker, and your driver. After a
Got it.
little bit, 2 other soldiers join you on horses for a bit of an escort, an extra escort. They couldn't be seen in the city because of obvious reasons.
Because of the fucking the threat.
Mm-hmm. If you guys have any conversations, you can RP them as you wish. Otherwise, I can just move on to the next section.
I realize now I never got your names. My name is Leaf on the Mellow Wind, but you may call me Mellow.
The older woman nods. Thank you, thank you. I am Goldie Cotton. This is my charge, Princess Sarah. She's not really one for conversation, so I'll do the talking for her when I can.
Princess Sarah from Final Fantasy Origins.
From Final Fantasy Origins and 1.
And 1.
Well, nice to meet you. I am Aster.
Thank you. Nice to meet you too.
I have no name. I am a drifter, a wanderer. Ronin will suffice.
Everybody's staring at him like, okay.
He's just looking out the back of the wagon for threats.
Ooh, that's kind of interesting. You can see that Aster has run out of things to say, and he sort of just begins tapping on his legs, and like his hands begin reaching for his sextant.
Mm-hmm.
I gave it up nearly 70 years ago.
Sorry to hear that, says Goldie.
It is behind me now.
As you're having this conversation, the driver taps the edge of it, says, "We're entering the forest now." So now you've entered a small forest on the western side of the coast. This is the Queen's Reach.
Queen's Reach.
As you enter, you notice that it does get noticeably darker because you are under the trees now. Now I've got a question for you. Where are you sitting specifically in the wagon?
I'm sitting close to the entrance thing at the back, actively looking out at it for
Okay.
danger.
What about the rest of you?
I'd like to, not to shoehorn Josh's position in, but I'd like to imagine he's right next to the princess, because that's really funny in my mind.
Oh, you
But
could be
if not, then I'll be next to the princess.
You can be next to her because directly across from her is Goldie. So I guess next to her could be Josh.
Yeah.
Where did you
Sure.
want to? Where did you want to be?
But I said
Mello?
if Josh wasn't, then I would be there. If not, then I'll just I'll be on the other side of from where the Ronin is.
Post up opposite the Ronin.
Okay.
Yeah, looking at the other side,
Okay.
if there is such a thing.
And as you are moving forward through the forest, you hear one of the guardsmen goes, "What's that?" And then the cart starts shuddering, and it stops. And then you hear a scream.
Oh no. The Ronin's hand is already on his blade, and he hops out of the wagon.
Okay,
Jesus Christ,
Not my-
that's loud.
listen.
Ding, ding.
I
Just
listen.
turn down Chrome, yo.
It's not my fault that you
I'm in
can't do anything.
Firefox.
Okay, you've jumped out. What are the rest of you doing?
Yeah, jump out.
Should I stay here with the princess?
You know best, says Goldie.
Oh no, you gave Aster free will. What does he do?
Aster will stay in the wagon for now.
Okay. What are you doing, the Ronin?
But he will. I will grab. Aster will grab his quarterstaff just in case.
He's going to check around the front of the wagon with his hand still on his sword.
As you round the corner of the front of the wagon, the first thing you see are two horses. One of them has pulled the throat out of one of the other guards, and the other one is biting him in the neck.
Oh god.
And as you look to the left, you see an arrow through the neck of your driver and both of your horses.
Oh no, my horses.
Not your horses, but both of the horses.
horses.
Both of the horses turn their eyes to you.
No, war horses. I knew it.
Roll
Oh, no.
initiative.
With enough draft horses.
I knew they would come.
Yeah, let me.
These are fucking were horses. This is crazy.
Are werehorse is the creature that ruined the Ronin's life? I'm sorry. Backstory. Whoops.
Probably not.
Probably not. I didn't fucking select my token. God damn it.
Yeah, put it in
rolled
an
high, too.
put it in and I will modify yours, Swissy.
Oh, okay, cool.
Oh damn, you did roll good.
And let me roll these horses.
This battle theme kind of slaps.
Thanks. It's
Pretty
from
good.
The Witcher.
Oh, that's where I've heard it. Okay.
Yeah, I was like, oh no, I never got my battle music all set up. Like,
Although I
just
never played much of The Witcher, I did get the soundtrack when I bought it for PS3,
find where
and I
is-
bumped that shit.
Ah, here it is. Oh, looks like, let's see. For these. And I am going
Bad
to start
horse.
on Swissy's turn. Swissy, you get to go first.
Okay. Time to
accidentally
try
clicked
out
my way
this.
out of the game. Whoops.
Time to try out this whole darts thing I got going on here. All right. Let me see the footage that I got going on. All right. I spring into action. I'm gonna step up here by the horses, deceased, and I am going to throw a dart at this boy.
Okay. As you look at it, you notice there is blood pooling out of one of its shoulders. It looks like one of the guards was able to get a solid hit in before he went down.
Before he got his
even better.
fucking throat ripped out by a horse.
Yeah. All right.
Terrible way to go.
Baba Booey. Oh,
7 is not gonna do a hit.
fuck.
Rip.
It is the horse's turn.
No, it isn't.
What-
I have a 14.
Why
What are
is
you
this
talking
out of
about?
order? 1 second. Let me see. Sort by, I think, descending? Yeah, it's your turn. Go
There we
ahead.
go.
Sorry. It was out of order.
The Ronin whispers to himself, "Once drawn and must taste blood," and draws his giant
Of course
sword.
he does.
Jesus.
What a guy. Get in there.
He dashes up to the closest horse, and with a mighty swing of his odachi, he swings at the horse.
He swings. With a mighty swing, he swings.
Yeah?
Precisely.
Oh, where did my dart land, by the way? Just for
It
sake of-
went shy. Don't worry about where they actually land as long as you just remember them. I'm not going to make you
Oh, okay, cool. Okay. For sure.
memorize.
And I missed.
That is a miss. You swing and the horse leaps over it.
We are off to a great start.
The Ronin has, by the way, when he dashed forward, he left his hat like flew off of his head.
Excellent.
So now his long billowing hair is like swishing in the wind.
It is the horse's turn.
Now it's time to get our ass kicked by a horse.
Two horses. First horse has his eyes on Mello and makes a friend with Mello. Comes up, it is going to chomp.
Oh, please no.
How does a 23 hit?
All right. Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay, and let me grab
I just noticed the attack is called Chomp. Did you make up these horses?
I modified a stat block. This
Okay.
is a draft horse with a new attack.
Oh boy.
Chomp.
Yep.
Let's see. You take 4 damage.
Hey, that's my 10 hit points. Gonzo.
I forgot we had those.
Yeah.
Okay, Swissy, I need you to make a con save.
Oh, okay.
What?
What are these horses doing to us?
Poison horses.
I hope not.
You pass it.
Okay. What did I pass? A horse bit me.
That's no.
I feel like I deserve to
find
know.
out.
Roll
No.
horse lore, idiot.
The fun thing is that she doesn't have to tell us.
I don't. Anyway, looking at this other the other mare, is its eyes are burning
Oh, it's a girl
red.
horse. Thank God.
It's burning. Its eyes are burning red as it stares down the
Get bit by a
Ronin,
boy horse. That'd make me horse gay.
and
Horse.
and it goes in for a chomp on the Ronin. The Ronin
Fellas, is it
7
gay
does
to
not
be
hit.
bitten by a horse?
He blocks it with his sword. He holds up his sword and it chomps down on it.
It makes a parry sound. You know the
Okay.
one.
Yeah, the one. Yeah, I know the one.
All right. It is Aster's turn.
Well, it would be like a free action if I just wanted to shout to see
Yes.
what was going on, right?
Absolutely.
So I'll just shout out the wagon and be like, do you need me?
Well, I whiffed and then the Ronin whiffed. Do with that what you will.
Okay.
There are dangerous equines out here.
Dangerous equines. So an Aster will sort of a nod to
Mares
to,
be shopping.
we'll sort of nod to Goldie and Princess Sarah and exit the cart. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And as he is moving, he's gonna stow his quarterstaff in like a back sheath, so he's just got a free hand in his shield. And then he will go and try to he will cast Produce Flame, and then he's going to make a ranged attack at the horse that chomped Mello to
Go for
see if he can toss the little flame at it. So
13.
Yeet.
well, yeah. Well, I make the attack
Okay.
roll.
Yeah.
I don't know why it has a spell save.
It's a spell
Ah.
attack, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I just dragged and dropped that in. So
Maybe it's just automatic. I don't know.
That does
Nope.
not hit.
These
Oh,
horses are
that's-
wily.
Mello,
that's the turn.
Mello, it is your turn.
It sure is. There's a horse in my face.
Yeah, you might want to go for a melee attack with the dart instead of throwing it.
Because you'll take
Yeah.
you'll take disadvantage because it's close, right?
Yeah.
Is it?
All ranged
No, they work. They work
attacks-
just like daggers.
a melee attack. I'm saying throwing
Yeah,
it
if
would
I
be
may,
disadvantage.
obviously.
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah,
If
that's
I
what I
use
was
it as a
talking
melee
about.
That's what
weapon,
Boco was
I don't.
asking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Otherwise, you can just stab it with the
Yeah.
dart.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, because they're big darts. I mean, it's
Yeah. It's essentially
not,
just big.
it's not your
It's
local.
big.
dart.
It's big railroad spikes, essentially.
Yeah,
It's fucking crazy, dude.
but with good balance, so you can throw them. Anyway, yeah, I stab him.
Okay,
Her.
roll it.
I mean, I've never tried to throw a railroad spike. Maybe they're really well balanced.
Wait, so do I roll the same regardless?
Yeah,
of
it
if
would
I'm
still.
throwing- okay,
Yeah. Yep. It'd
Mhm.
I
still
would just
be
roll at disadvantage if I was throwing it for some god awful
correct.
reason.
Yeah.
But you.
Hey, that hits. That
There
hits.
you go.
Swissy, roll damage.
We got one.
That's 4 damage.
Ha!
The horse whinnies as your sword pierces its hide.
No, it's a dart.
Dart sword. Dart.
Forgive me for not
Dirt
making this
sword.
swift and painless.
Okay.
missed my first attack roll. It was bullshit.
I tried really hard. I
It
promise.
is the Ronin's turn.
Do it, Ronan.
All right. I'm just gonna swing before I describe what happens.
Sure. Go for it. That's a hit.
Nice.
All right. All right.
Up, typing.
Ooh.
Nice.
Slash them.
They slash them.
Okay, just making sure I don't have to re-roll either of those. So
Ronin-
the Ronin,
As the horse
is chomping down on his sword, he kicks it in the jaw, which causes it to back up, and then he takes a big ol' slash at its neck.
Nice.
Apparently, railroad spikes are not
Their
well
hand.
balanced.
Yeah, that makes sense.
A damn shame.
I mean, why would
Grinded
they?
down railroad spikes. How
Well,
about
yeah,
that?
they're not the thickness of railroad spikes. Darts are.
Mhm.
I just more
Railroad
was
spikes.
railroad spikes.
Railroads.
I was more just saying for like length purposes.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay.
They're
It's
long.
it's the mayor's turn again.
Okay, so I didn't kill the horse.
Oh,
No.
Ah, rip, dude.
The
You
other
have
one
more
was-
HP than a goblin.
the horse is
Yeah,
going. The horse by Mallow is
Wait, no,
going to
goblins have
chomp
11s.
down on Mallow.
mellow.
Does a 16 hit?
No.
It does not.
Hell yeah, dude.
It goes shy of you.
It surprised me as well.
Yeah, that
you don't
surprised
need to
me
know
too.
that. I'm just
Yeah, I
kidding.
know.
Well,
It's
you
one
have
shy.
you have your AC is 17 because you have
Yeah.
your studded leather, which is 15.
Well, it
with your
surprised
dex.
me
Your
because I never
AC
play
is higher
characters
than
with a good.
mine.
I
Yeah.
never play characters with good AC,
My
so I was
my
surprised.
AC is
I know,
also
right?
higher than yours, Steven. It's because you're the only one not using a shield.
Oh, that's
All right. Speaking of not using a shield, there's other mayors also going to try to chomp the Ronin. Does a 21
Yeah,
hit?
I blocked it with my shield.
Oh, yeah.
That's badass.
Yeah,
I forgot.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Okay.
Also, I didn't mention
You
it yet,
take
but
4
technically
damage.
Technically, horses are large, so these tokens should really be taking up 4 spaces.
I mean,
Oh, no.
I can make them bigger if you want.
No, it's cool.
Hey, babe. Babe, can you make a con save, please?
Yeah, sure.
Don't get poisoned by horse.
Don't catch horse disease.
Don't get the horse flu.
Oof.
Oh no! Oh
No.
no!
No.
Oh no!
Oh, nah.
Oh no!
Hello, the
I mean, we
Ronin.
have inspiration if you don't want to get poisoned.
I don't. Inspiration doesn't let me re-roll it.
Yeah,
No,
it's only
yeah,
a
I
D6.
thought it was to add to it.
I don't think
But
a
it does.
12 would do it.
Probably not.
Even if I roll the max inspiration, I don't think a 12 would help me.
Hmm.
Rip.
Hello, the Ronin. You are now bleeding.
Oh, cool.
Every turn you will have to make a DC 12 con save. You will take 1d4 damage, and this effect will last
Okay.
for 2 turns.
Cool. And how much damage do I take right now?
Let's find out. Wait, I did it already. It was 4. Ignore that.
Okay. Did you? I didn't see it. Okay, I'll take
Yeah,
the
it's because I'm
She's
using
probably doing DM rolls.
I'm using real dice.
Ah.
I also do that. Okay, I'm out of temporary hit points, but I'm also bleeding now.
Yeah, it's
Does being healed or a medicine check remove the bleed?
yeah. If you wanted to
Or-
do that during the combat, you could also remove the bleed.
Hypothetically, I could just second
Just
wind,
wondering.
but I don't need it yet.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Uh,
no, I was just wondering for my own.
yeah. Like if you were like going to ask, like, hey, can I like medicine check or do a heal? Like that would definitely count.
Cool.
It is Aster's turn.
All right. Well, I will. Guess I'm okay
Ow.
with where I am for now. I'm just gonna attempt to produce flame, the horse in front. Well, maybe if I hit that horse, it would be better. I'm gonna try to produce flame and hit the horse over yonder.
Over yonder.
Is produce flame a cantrip?
It's the it's
Oh.
essential. It is a 1d8 version of firebolt instead of a 1d10. But the difference is that you can hold the flame in your hand as like a little torch. But otherwise, it's just a worse firebolt. It is the main. It's one of the main damage cantrips for druids.
Makes
So
sense.
18.
That
on
that
force.
hits. Show me damage.
Then should be able to just.
Yep.
6.
You can see the flame running along the horse. It's parts of its mane and tail are on fire.
Excellent.
All right.
Mellow's
So
turn.
horses have at least 16 health.
Mellow's turn.
Get
We'll
with the
stab this horse again.
dart.
Kapuya.
That
Nice.
hits.
Nice. Wow. 18 into a 6, huh? Real original, Swissy.
Yeah, thanks.
The horse grits its teeth as it feels your
And goes
dart.
with a +5 also.
Okay, it is the Ronin's turn.
After getting chomped on and then seeing
Actually,
this horse at the
since
start
you're-
of- hold on, yeah, I have to roll a con
DC
save.
12 con save. You are you do not take damage this turn.
Hooray. And now I swing with my big sword.
Swing-a-ding, baby. Nice.
Ooh,
Alright, I hit it with my big sword.
that hits. Let me.
6 damage.
I can actually re-roll both of those because I have great weapon fighting.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can.
Because it was a 1 and a 2, so let me try. That's much better.
Okay. How do you want to kill this horse?
I want to after it like bites me on the shoulder and then reels back from being hit by Josh's like fire thing. I'm going to leap into the air with one arm and chop its head off.
Nice.
Sick.
The horse is dead.
And it takes a second. It's like the head is like on for a second, then it slides off and the horse falls over.
Perfect.
With a real Akira amount of blood.
Excellent.
It like starts. There's like a brief delay, and then it begins pouring out everywhere. And the Ronin like sheathes his sword.
Right. Well, he doesn't sheath it. He turns
Well,
around
yeah.
and looks
Yeah.
at the other horse.
He
He's got
flicks
his-
it and the blood flies off, like in the movies. You know the movies?
Yeah, and
Yeah.
it lands on the snow, and it spells revenge in kanji.
That's really good. Now the Ronin does run up on the other horse. Though,
Okay.
Oh, if you
I
go
think
one more
did-
spot,
did you say there was
flank,
flanking?
right?
Yeah, there is flanking as long as you are directly
Okay, I
across.
kick this corpse out of the way and go into fucking.
Nice. That I believe is a -2 AC to the horse, is it? Okay. And it is the horse's turn. Still. Yes.
Yeah, I
Josh.
think you said. I was just gonna say. I think you in the sheet
Doc.
you gave us, you just said it was +2 to attack rolls.
Oh, attack rolls.
as
That's
opposed
what
to
it
the
is.
-2
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
AC.
Yeah. That's correct. The horse is still primarily focused on Mellow, and it goes for another chomp.
Wow.
22 hit.
Jeez, what did I do to you? Besides stab you twice.
You take
No need to have a cow horse.
you take 3 damage. Swissy, roll me a con save.
Oh.
Oh.
That meets. Beats it
Nice.
beats.
Hey.
So,
Dude,
but
you
you
could have beat it earlier.
you take 3 damage.
Should have hypothetically.
Quickly, Swissy, divine sense, just to see if these horses are evil.
Oh, I forgot I had divine sense.
You do. You have that and lay on hands, not a lot else yet.
I have stone cunning. Are these horses made of rocks?
No. I can tell you that for free.
I mean, it's a whole ass action to
Okay,
use divine
just
sense,
checking.
Yeah,
and
I
you
know, I was
already
just
and you've
joking.
already used your.
though. Yeah.
Yeah, but anyway, you've
Well,
taken
it's also
3.
not my turn.
Yeah, you take 3 damage, and it is Aster's turn.
Okay. I'm going to back up just to make sure that the cart's still good, because I can still produce flame the horse from here, or try to produce flame, I should
Yeah.
say. So. Oop. Nope.
That does not hit. Actually, let's see. Oh yeah, it does not hit.
Right, that's it for me.
Okay, it is Mellow's turn.
Listen, they call me 918. I only roll one of the 2. Swissy.
What's
It
it?
is my turn. Whoops.
Hey, attention.
Dark
Okay.
time, I
I-
assume.
I'm
Yeah,
going
you
to
get a plus
roll
2.
and then describe if I kill it. So yeah, I get a plus
Yeah,
2.
exactly.
Yeah,
I've
Yeah.
learned to just start. I've learned to just start rolling first and then describing.
Yeah.
I thought it was
Sometimes
-2 on
you say
AC.
something
No,
really
no.
No,
cool.
it's +2
It's-
to
it
your
is
attack.
plus.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
it's
It's-
effectively the
it's
same
free.
thing.
There's no field to put plus 2.
That's fine. You can
We'll
just work it in
use-
later.
You just use your brain.
Use your brain.
Fair enough.
That's 16. That
That's
hits.
a 16.
6.
Horse.
Hey, Swissy, how do you want to kill this horse?
Ask me how. Okay, thank you. I would like to. I would like to. So it chomped for me again, yes, and then bit
Yeah.
me.
Oh, it tried to.
I would like to.
Yeah, it did hit
I
you.
would like to bash its head away with my shield, and then while it's dazed, I'll just like fucking skewer it in the side of the temple with a dart.
Okay.
You know.
Nice.
Yeah, as you
Praise Jesus.
as you slam the
May
dart
you
home,
find
it
peace
just
in your next life.
it just
You are a
ragdolls.
horse.
You got a horse.
Yeah, as both the horses, both the horses lie dead, the burning fire in their eyes doesn't fade away. It just sort of flies off into the distance.
Oh.
We are not alone. Our horses were shot.
Right?
Yes.
Right? You said our horse has been shot with arrows.
As
There
you,
are still foes nearby.
you examine the horses, there's a arrow through the neck of your driver and multiple arrows in each of the other horses.
Would there be a knowledge I could attempt on the demon horses?
I mean, you could try to. I would go think nature probably.
Yeah, because I can. I'll try to make a nature check then to see if I've heard about some freaky deaky horsies. No, I have not.
No, you have not.
Can I make some sort of like perception check to see if I can figure out where the arrows came from?
Yeah, sure.
Maybe investigation. I don't know.
Go for it. That's decent. I think I'll
17.
give it to you for that. While you're examining the trajectory of like the arrows and checking the bodies of the horses and your driver, you notice that they are all peppering the right side. None of them are inserted from the left side.
So they'd be coming from that direction.
Yes, more or less. The attacks came from the east.
The Ronin runs off in that direction, sword still drawn.
Oh boy.
I would like to check on the princess and her party.
Yeah, I want to
the one
poke
person
my
party.
head in.
Is everyone okay in here?
Goldie looks at me. He's like, "Yes, she's currently holding the princess's head to her. You know, reassure her. Yes, we're okay."
Do you want to follow?
Well, we aren't going anywhere by cart anytime soon.
What do you mean?
One of us should probably collect the Ronin.
You just hear the Ronin in the forest going like, "Show yourselves!"
Well, unfortunately, the horses and drivers have been shot dead. And
No.
horsed dead.
Oh no.
By demonic horses and arrows, respectively.
Aster kind of leans in. It's like, it might be more information than is required right now.
Ah, I see. Everything is fine. We're just going to hoof it for a while.
The other way.
Somewhere in the middle of those two statements.
Sort of. Well, we still have a job to do, and we will protect you.
There is danger afoot, but we have it under control. You are safe with us.
There you go.
I smile.
How could you not be reassured by that?
Okay, if you think so.
So I take it whoever did these arrows is not like here anymore.
If someone was there, they are long gone.
All right, the Ronin comes back.
There was an attempt.
He flicks the blood off of his sword, wipes it on his sleeve, and sheaths it, and then picks his hat back up. You know, samurai thing.
Yeah.
And then he comes back to the wagon and say, "We would probably be safer on foot."
Well, yeah.
Oh yeah, we've been on all
won't be
sides of the
moving
spectrum on that one. Don't worry, they're reassured. I promise.
So,
Yeah.
how do you want a formation up?
I'd like
I
to
will
be near
go
the
in the
back.
front.
So, if you everyone wanna organize a formation here. I didn't make a token for Goldie.
Oops.
Rip.
Formation. Huh?
That's
Since
what
the
question
attack
marks are
came,
for.
does the Ronin share? I assume since the Ronin ran off that way, we can kind of infer that the attacks came from that way, right?
Yeah, the Ronin will be like the arrow struck from this direction.
So I'm gonna post up on the right
But it
side.
appears the
Not that
assailants are
it
long
means
gone.
much, but
And leave your left flank completely unprotected.
goddamn, fuck. What? Okay, so if
There's only 3 of us. Like,
no, I'm just doing
Goldie
my
is not
we're not
protecting
a fucking,
any
we're not a
side.
fucking phalanx. We're a short man, an elephant, and a cat.
listen.
If anything, she's more vulnerable from the front.
I am doing my job as the DM.
If we're dealing with arrows, unless the Ronin's just gonna slice them out of the air, all fucking anime style.
That'd be fucking sweet, but I don't think I can actually do that.
Okay. We're like
Dip into
I want
monk so
to.
you can take deflect missiles.
we're at about time. Do you guys want to go for a little bit more, or do you want to call it here?
I
depends if
there's
there's
another
another encounter.
I'd probably prefer to call it just because I do have work tomorrow and I don't want to like
Yeah,
be
Jack
rushing.
has stuff.
Okay.
Because I'm very having a good time with Aster.
Yeah.
And I don't want to like rush it or anything.
Of course. Of
Yeah,
course.
for sure.
Then we'll pick up back again next time we can schedule it. Hopefully, if people are good, we might go next week, maybe the week after. I'll talk to you guys off stream about it. But yeah, hi chat. Thanks for watching the first session of Bloodlines. I've been working on this for a few months. I appreciate everyone coming by. We will see you tomorrow for whatever I bully Soups into doing. Goodbye.